It's so hard having to do everything yourself. While I love my solitude, one of the unexpected tribulations that I face as a single Black woman is the minimal amount of help I get from anyone. I'm responsible for taking care of myself on a daily basis, getting up, going to the gym, going to work, cleaning myself, doing my own laundry, meal prepping my own food, washing my own dishes. Everything falls on me. The responsibility to stay alive and be well in my life is all mine. Now, while that sounds like a no-brainer, it's also fucking exhausting. There is not a day I come home and I am not exhausted. There's not a day that I come home and I don't think about the pressures that I feel as a single educated Black woman with standards who cannot seem to find love in this world full of situationships. Today was an interesting day because it started out pleasant. I got to sleep in since I was off work for Martin Luther King Day from my full-time job. I went on a hike with one of my great friends, and it was so restorative and beautiful. I ran a few errands, and I'm blessed to have the physical ability and the financial stability to take care of myself and buy the things I need. I came home, I took a nap, I meal prepped a little bit, and then I went to go and work my second job. I only had one patient, so it wasn't too intense. But there's still this feeling that I'm carrying around that makes me feel like my life is small. I pray about it and the feeling will fade. I'm fulfilled with gratitude for my work, happiness with my surroundings, abundance in my mind. But the devil will try to come back. The devil will try to bring my spirit down. But I refuse to let him get the best of me, which is why I work very hard every day to remind myself that my life is big. Switching subjects, my dad's side of the family is coming to visit me in Hawaii this week. They arrive the day after tomorrow, and while I am so excited to see them because it's been years since I've been able to embrace them in my presence, I also have this unspoken feeling of hurt that no one seems to understand but me. This is for multiple reasons. One of them being, I've never expressed this hurt to anyone but me. I also feel like there is a lack of accountability being taken. Accountability is a crazy thing because you think that it comes with age and wisdom, but the more conflicts I'm faced with, the more I realize that accountability is an individual capability. Not everyone is able to accept accountability. Not everyone is even able to recognize that they cannot accept accountability. No one's perfect, especially in my family. While I love my mother and my father and their mothers and their fathers, there is a lack of accountability for the trauma that my fucked up family dynamic has caused me. They brought me into this world. They raised me. They gave me guidance. However, they hurt me. Some left me feeling neglected in certain situations. Some left me feeling unprotected in other situations. I never realized how hurt I truly am. The older I get, the more I isolate. And while I love them both, I realize I don't want to be like my mother, and I don't want to be like my father. My mother is a giving woman who loves her family ferociously. She's the type of woman who would offer you the clothes from her back if she saw you were in need. She is a selfless woman, completely opposite of me. Growing up, she would always put me first, and she taught me everything I needed to know about survival. I believe that my mom knows so much about survival because all her life she's had to survive. She grew up without a father in an environment that was full of love but chaos. She had to protect herself from it all. And in turn, when she had her first and only daughter, she felt the same need to protect her. My mom's a Leo. She's a lion, the queen of the jungle. And I am, at 26 years old, still her baby cub. My mother would, without a doubt, go to war for me. But in the same breath, if the tides blew strong enough, she would also go to war with me. The thing about survival is it makes you hard. When you are focused on survival, you have to drop the weight of emotion. You cannot carry it with you because it will destroy you. It will leave you hungry. It will leave you exposed, and you cannot survive. While I've studied and learned the art of survival from my mother, I've adopted a mindset that's unlike hers in terms of priorities, experiences, relationship goals. Now, my father, to be honest, I don't really know how to describe his characteristics. I know my father. I've grown up with him in my life from as early as I can remember. It's one of those relationships where, as a little girl, you think that you have a good dad because he comes around on the weekends and he takes you go-kart riding and out for pizza every Friday. And you think, wow, my dad really loves me. Then you start to get older. You and your mom move to a new city, and your father keeps in touch. He comes to visit on holidays. He never misses a birthday, but he's not there. He's not there to experience your emotions when you're sad, when you're angry, when you're hurt. He's not there to comfort you when you're sick, but still he's around. And while you love your father and you know your father loves you, you still don't feel connected to him. For so long, I've had so many wants and needs from my father that now at 26 years old, I can't even comprehend. I'm not sure what it is that I want or need from my father at this age. I'm not even sure what I'm supposed to want and need from a father at this age. What I do know is, in the times that I want to be grateful for his presence in my life, all I can feel is disinterest. Love is a powerful emotion because it can truly overcome anything. I love my father in spite of all of the instances he has let me down. I love my father in spite of all the ways he has left me feeling neglected, open, vulnerable. But I know he's only human. I know his inability to love me the way I want to be loved is deeper than myself. And I can't hold that against him. And believe me, I don't. My father's coming to town the day after tomorrow, and we're going to spend a week together. Now, in this week, I pray for clarity. I pray for resolution. I pray for understanding. I pray for appreciation of the time that I get to spend with my parent. I pray for courage to speak up for the pain that I have. And I pray for a love that heals. We can never go back in time, but maybe moving forward can be better. It feels good to be able to put understanding behind the feelings of anxiety when they arise. I'm able to breathe. I'm able to come back to myself. I know that I am love. I give love, so I receive love. I am worthy of love. Love is all around me. Love is in the air. Love is in the way trees grow. Love is in the way water flows. Love is energy. Energy is everything. I love myself. I love my life. And I love this moment of it. To more love. To everlasting love.